Good morning. How are you guys doing today? $30 up for grabs today. Only the one stream this weekend. Because I have to go to work in 2 hours. So no stream from me tonight, no stream tomorrow morning unless James does something. So Jess and I will be headed up north, close to Dease Lake, which is, it's not all, it's like an hour from Dease Lake, but it's out there. Dease Lake is, let's show you how far away. Let's go map. And this is by car. We're actually not going to Dease Lake. We are going, what's the town called? Iskut. Directions. By car, it's 17.5 hours from here. It's going to be closer to 20 hours on the big rig, maybe even more. 31 Celsius there. It is 26 here, so we're chasing you. We're 2 hours behind you. Yeah, so there is no fuel from that intersection north. So 4 hours and 44 minutes, no fuel. I have to turn around and come back, so we have to fuel up here, go 4 hours 45 minutes up, turn around, go back and fuel up over here again. So that is, how many hours is that? That is 9 hours, 9.5 hours. There we go. Hey Ghost Bear, how's it going? So that should be an interesting drive. I'm looking forward to it. A little concerned about the fuel, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, as soon as the stream ends, we're headed out. Wait a minute, I want, there we go. Straw swath. Yeah, the stream's going to end at 11 o'clock, which would be 1 o'clock for you, Michael. It's going to be a weird weekend. Oh, I thought I was completely on a different field than this. Okay. We're right at home base. And then, of course, my kidney pain does not help the situation. I think I'm getting that under control, though. Got some drugs. Okay, he wants to do a live stream tonight, but that's probably before we said we weren't going to be around. And he might still stream Valheim even if we're not around. That's fine. Because he can still do resources and stuff, but... Yeah, it's a bit of a weird, short weekend. Such a short weekend. Coming home Thursday night and then leaving again Saturday afternoon. Or... almost morning, but we'll be leaving. Yeah, we'll be leaving home before noon. The truck should be rolling by noonish. I'm definitely going to practice fuel economy driving when we get up there, because that's going to be a bit on the scary side on fuel. But hopefully it means we're going to have a longer weekend next weekend. Not necessarily, but hopefully. I should really go swimming more often. Literally live between two lakes. Maybe not. We're 73% full. Okay. We won't go that way, because then the auger will be facing the wrong direction. Maybe I could have made it to the end. Put the pipe out. Not sure if the GPS is any use on a field this small. This is the very first time we're cutting this grass field. Oh. Because this has been a crop field till now. And it was getting a bit too small for the equipment we had, so I'm like, you know what? That'll be the perfect field to seed grass on. So you heard no audio on your PC? That's weird. That's very weird. Well, Ghost Bear was truly a ghost bear. Hey, Mac, how's it going? How's the heat treating you? Oh, so you were on your phone, you had to restart the app, and after restarting the app, it worked fine. Got it. Yeah, it's definitely that time of year, isn't it? Incredible heat this time of year. It sounds like it's going to be cooling off for us here. We're going to be driving way up north today, starting today, and we have to drive through some forest fire smoke. But after that, we're supposed to hit a lot of rain the next 2 days. So I'm looking forward to a lot of rain. That's what the forecast says. We will be closer to the coastline, so I'm hoping it's correct. Driving through some rain, not rainforest, but you know, rainier area of the country, so I'm looking forward to the cool down. It is, oh yeah, wow. So Michael's 31 degrees has got nothing on you. We are at 27, but it's still early. We were hitting Last week, I was hitting some places at 37 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, yeah, we've been hitting some of those same temperatures, and it's not comfortable. Drink a lot of water. Hey, Michael, you know that's bad. It's not as bad as the heat you were having in Texas, but you know it's bad. Anything after 30 degrees Celsius is just hot. If it hits 42, 40, over 40, it is very, very, very hot. So, but the difference between 30 plus 35 and 40 isn't all that much. It's just all just way too hot. So, Ghost Bear, how long are you down here in the valley? Yeah, I saw quite a bit of lightning here yesterday across on the west side of the lake, and I saw a couple of fires popped up on the west side of the lake, and then yeah, they got the fire in Naramata. Um, I don't see smoke from that right now, so hopefully that means that's more under control. Because they had fire on both sides of the town. That the lightning strikes didn't help, but it looks like the ones on the west side might be gone because I don't see any smoke coming from that way. You'll be here till next weekend. Okay. If we get home early, I'll see if we can do a meetup and see. I don't know how the week's going to turn out, but I'll keep that in mind. So 53 Celsius. Actual temperature or feels like 53 temperature with a high humidity. Was that what the actual thermometer read, or was that the feels like temperature that the news always gives you? Okay, cool. Where are you guys going? Meeples? That's a Russian sauna bath. Yeah, it's hot. Well, you're gonna get to see Mel before I do after surgery. We've been to their place, but she's always been napping. It's like, nope, don't want to bother her. So 111 Fahrenheit, so 43, actual temperature 43 plus the humidity, so it feels a lot hotter because of the high humidity. Yep, makes sense. Does anybody else do the feels like temperature? When somebody asks the temperature, do you do the feels like temperature or the actual thermostat? Because I feel that's an American thing to do. When somebody asks me the temperature, I will say the exact temperature, not the feels like temperature. But Americans, I know Jess always does, it's like minus 50 outside. It's like, no, it's not. It's minus 43. Outside, it's the wind chill that makes it feel colder, and then in the summer, it's like it's minus 30, but it feels like minus 40. And then she'll just say minus 40. Yeah, Mac, I do the same thing. The actual temperature, not the feels like temperature. So just keep that in mind when you talk to Americans. They're probably giving you the feels like temperature because when you're listening to American weather, the weathercaster always says it'll feel like this temperature, and that's a temperature they seem to give. The feels like, yeah. So it's I think it's a very American thing. I don't know if Canadians do it that way, but I certainly don't. Same with the Canadian news. That we'll always have the feels like temperature as well, but I think for the most part, people in Canada will say minus 30 feels like minus 42. They'll put the two numbers in, but Americans will just say the hotter or the colder number, the one that's more dramatic. So careful when talking to Americans. Ask what's the actual thermostat read temperature to actually know. So it always sounds like it's hotter and colder than they really are, because we don't count it that way.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and
well, we got vocals. What do we have? Something you never knew, or something you could never own.
in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never.
I always feel like songs with vocals are not good songs for streaming, so I'm sorting through them. I might not have caught all of them, but we're sorting through them.
So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to call American lying the way they read their temperatures, but they all talk to each other that way, so they're not lying to themselves. They all know the way they mean it with a feels like temperature. But the rest of the world goes, you lying buggers. But that's just the way they talk. That's just the way they read temperatures, and it's like, it's weird, but that's the socially acceptable way of doing it.
For the things you know you love. Do what you think is right. And see life do what you want.
I guess that just makes all Americans liars. True enough, right? But the thing is, it's not really, because if they're all, if everybody's using the same scale when they're talking to each other, it doesn't matter. But when you get to a world level, all of a sudden we're on a different level, right? So all of a sudden the scale doesn't match. We're not all using the same unit of measure. So not only do they use Fahrenheit, they also say the feels like instead of the actual thermometer temperature. But I'm married to an American and she does the same thing, so we know Americans, they always like to state the facts that makes it look the most dramatic. Oh, Mac, I see you sent me a message. Ooh. Are you saying it's that hot over there? It feels like you're in a volcano? It's pretty spectacular flying a drone through a volcano. The chance of that drone actually making it. No, Michael, you don't have smaller increments. No, you don't. That's an American thing, too. Fahrenheit is more accurate because we have smaller increments. All right. So, Michael, What if it's 111 and a half temperature? Does any American say 111 and a half? Does any American say 111 and 1/4 or 1/3? Anyone using Celsius will, like, 0.5 is a regular thing. We actually, like my temperature right now is 26.9, which is actually a lot more accurate than Fahrenheit. Because because it's not fractions, we use decimals. It just changed to 27.0. So we are actually a lot more accurate than Fahrenheit is. Yes, the full number is a smaller increment in Fahrenheit, but we use decimals, which makes it way more accurate of a reading. Enjoy your dinner, Mac. Inside, temperature right now is 27.6. That's just what my thermostat just reads that, right? 27.6 is a lot more accurate than the Fahrenheit number that I would get. So when Americans argue you have smaller increments, I guess it's true, but that doesn't make it more accurate. When an American says we have smaller increment there, they're implying that they're more accurate. It's not true. Celsius is a lot more accurate. Hence why all American scientists use Celsius. All American astronauts use Celsius. Anybody in the professional industry uses Celsius in the US because of the accuracy. It's just the common person that uses Fahrenheit. America pretty much has switched over to metric. All the big professional companies, all the big industries, everything is switched over to metric. Construction is lagging behind. But once again, construction is more of a blue collar. It's a blue collar job, so blue collar stayed more with Fahrenheit, but oh wait, your machine spits out Celsius? That is hilarious. So you have to have a chart so you can translate it to Fahrenheit so you know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's why they just need to start teaching Celsius in school, because all the professionals use Celsius. It would just be healthier if everybody was using the exact same scale. But America, stubborn. I think America will slowly switch over to metric as more and more professionals use the metric. Perhaps they'll never change the speed limit signs to kilometers, but behind the curtain, US is already pretty much metric. If you type in to the YouTube search algorithm, is America really metric? I'm sure there'll be a lot of YouTube videos talking about how America is metric. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, there'll be one bale of grass still left in the baler. Good, and it'll drop over here. So it'll be easy to grab that with the rest of the grass bales and wrap them. I kind of wonder if the Americans' government is keeping metric out of the common person just to keep them uneducated, right? It's a way of keeping your people less educated, and the less educated your people are, the easier they are to control. I wonder how active they are on that.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me
When the machine is... we got more vocals. When the machine is running 8 counts, the metal in... Oh! When the machine is running, it counts the metal in millimeters. As it should be. Lots of definitely no to streaming music.
Say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I'm done chasing.
I'm not enjoying this at all. Some of the Nefex music is decent, but this is going to be vocals again. Yeah.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even
You're still like 9 minutes away from the switch. Moo. Wow, we have almost no money left. Oh, come on. Catch. There you go. I don't think we have any loan, but I think we'll probably have to make a loan before we start selling. Yeah, no loan, but we're gonna have to make a loan because that money's not gonna last us till we start selling all our stuff. So I think it's going to be like that. All your new machines are going to slowly go over to millimeter, right? So all the big manufacturing equipment is, when it's being built, it's all being done in millimeters because we want more accurate machines. We want better machines, and the only way to get more accuracy is by going to metric. Because a millimeter you can cut into 10 pieces. And then you can take a micromillimeter and cut that to 10 pieces, so you can get really high accuracy. All you do is add a decimal point and your accuracy keeps going up and up. So yeah, I got a feeling every time you guys get new machinery, the very accurate high-end stuff, it'll always be millimeters. So you'll have more and more machines in millimeter. I noticed they're getting more and more of the lumber reading in millimeter as well. Instead of it being a 2x4, they give out the millimeter number. I don't remember the number. Something by 45? Is it 47? I don't remember the numbers, but 2x4s are starting to get the millimeter numbers on them. I keep picking up lumber from the lumber mills, and it's in millimeter instead of 2x4.
Completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round. Welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy.
Okay, that song's pretty cool actually, but it's not really a streaming. It's kind of hard to think when you're listening to stuff with vocals, especially rap. You know a lot more about metric than the average American? Yeah, I bet you're right. Yeah. You are part of the American Enlightenment age. When Americans slowly shift over to metric, you are one of the stepping stones to get to metric. Eventually, all Americans will be at your level, and then eventually, you'll be full metric. Metric 2x4 is 38 millimeter by 90 millimeter. And an imperial 2x4 is actually 1.5 by 3.5 inches. And the reason for that is simple. The wall is 4 inches wide, so you have to leave 1/4 of an inch on both sides for drywall or plywood or whatever they used back in the day. Wood sheeting or wood, yeah. But isn't drywall wider than 1/4 of an inch? Isn't drywall... I guess some of it's 1/4 inch, some of it's thicker, like 1/2 inch, so... I was hoping that would work. You're multilingual. You can speak in metric and in imperial. Like the word imperial, even that makes it sound old. So yeah, we've been carrying a lot more lumber that's 38 by 90. Ah, yes. Well, you're actually like 3 minutes into the afternoon already. This doesn't seem like a happy streaming. Okay, yep, there come the vocals. This is not a Christmas song. It's actually funny.
My stocking's filled with acid. Am I dreaming? What just happened?
This is actually hilarious.
My neighbors compete to see who can put up more blinding lights. The kids all wished away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad. I've been bad, got cold that is sitting under my tree. I think that my Christmas has died. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. When I was
Yeah, I guess you're right, Michael. I think, well, no, I think technically you're wrong, but
in laughter,
because 12, as soon as you go 1 second past 12, it's afternoon already. So the microsecond it switches from 11:59 to 12, that microsecond is already afternoon because 12 has come and gone.
and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not.
I don't think that's a Texas thing. I think that's a everywhere thing. Everywhere, 12 o'clock is high noon. Basically, the sun is directly above you. Well, to us, high noon, the sun is directly to the south of us, but almost above our head, but not quite.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. 'Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed.
It's actually, I think, enjoyable music if I wasn't live streaming. So I'm kind of separating these because the bottom is 41% fermented, but the top is not going to be. I can't even see the top, but the top is still going to be quite fresh. So when it comes to selling them, make sure that we only sell the fermented ones. It is 28.4. I think it's getting close to the temperature for me to start turning the AC on before it has a hard time keeping up. Although we're just leaving home right after, but I'd like to be comfortable for the next 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Turn the AC off while we're not at home. So coming back home to a very, very hot house. What we did this weekend was I dropped Jess off a block from home and then went fueled up at the card lock and then found a spot to park. Jess walked home, turned the AC on at home, and then came downstairs, grabbed the pickup, and met me wherever I found my parking area. Then we went out for food, had some good food, and then we went home, and by that time the AC had made the house cool enough that it was bearable to come inside. So we'll have to do the same thing next weekend. Yeah, that seems a little on the hot side. It's easy to see what they did. Instead of hitting delete, they just entered the new number above what the old number was. So it was 101, and then they go, oh, it got hotter. Change that number to 105. Oh shoot, forgot to delete the old number. But yeah, that'd be a special kind of hell there. I don't think much would survive at that temperature. There goes the fire truck. I just want to look at something here. So I'm going into work mode already. Going into work mode here. That's the wrong one. That map shows all the earthquakes in the world. The red one being ones that happened in the last 24 hours. The yellow ones in the last 2 weeks. And all the little pink dots in the last 5 years. Looks like there's a fairly decently big one over here near Australia. Yeah, 5.7 in the last 24 hours. That's amazing how many earthquakes happen every day. Just go to that. They hardly ever make hardly any earthquakes make it into the news. Let's find the actual. Where's the channel? No, no. Oh, the one that's called Fire. There we go. Jess had a new map that she was using. Overlays. Okay, so looks like we have a fire close by us here, one right over here. Gonna be going up the they call this the Coquihalla? It's not, it's the connector. Go up the connector, big fire there. None of this is active right now. I'm looking for the red dots, those little red dots. Okay, we got to worry about one there. Oh, I got a big one near Quesnel. Prince George. Here's the ones that we'll be driving. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. We'll be driving right through forest fires. Burns Lake, a big one rolling on right here. Big one over there. Yeah, we're going to be driving through a lot of fire this next 2 days. Oh, we got some up here by Kitawanga. That's the last place I can fuel. New fires. And then it gets better as we get north. So really, from Prince George to Kitawanga, well, from Quesnel to Kitawanga, we're going to have to be worried about forest fires. This is American only, I think, yeah. So I can't see the Canadian map on this one. Oh, looks like there's one fire close to you. Wilson Prairie fire. You've got one active fire right over here. This is a very good map for the US. I know Jess had a better one for Canada. I'll have to ask her for that one. So you can see over here, these bales are silage. This is fermenting at 45%, 42%, and this was 41%, and this is at 0%. So you have to make sure they've been fermented all the way I'm reading the number on the very bottom right-hand corner, the fermenting number. This is still grass, but it's fermenting grass. So you don't want to sell it until it says silage. This is pretty peaceful, but it is vocals. Yeah, our whole province is under a burn ban. Still doesn't stop lightning. And stupid campers. I feel like BC should almost have a border like California, and every car is stopped and told the importance of not flicking out their cigarettes out of their window, and the importance of having no fires, the importance of not off-roading with quads, with the hot exhaust touching the grass. I feel there should be a checkpoint coming into the province just to tell people, hey, these are things that you can do in other parts of the country, but you can't do that here. Or else hundreds of people will die. Well, probably not hundreds of people will die, but people will die, and thousands of houses will get burned. Of course I hit it. I'm not a fan. Just don't like that one. Don't know why, just don't like that one. I think the news is lying to you. Mark the calendar. Our news forecast said we're going to have no rain. It's going to be extreme heat for the next 2 weeks. And 3 days later, I'm like, starting to look like it's a very, very, very hot day. You know what that means? All that hot air is going to rush up. Cold air is going to rush in. And that's going to bring in rain. Sure enough, we had a thunderstorm yesterday. Like, so what happened to all that heat? Weather forecasts are not perfect yet. In this case, I forecasted the weather better than the weather forecast did. Got more vocals. Sounds very Jewish. I don't know. I'm not good at Eastern music. I think weather forecasts are very good at forecasting the next 2 days. Very good. They're pretty accurate with that. But after that, they can get a general idea. Their computer algorithms can't quite get past 2 good days. The models aren't good enough yet. What month are we in? We'll cut grass one more time, I think, right? Oh, we can seed some canola. That was canola. There we go. Where are we seeding canola? Let's go this way and just find an empty field. That field looks empty. Whoops. I was just going to say, you said that yesterday, but you said that yesterday on Kiram's channel. Cedar would start with an S. Oh. Took a morning shower? What's that? I don't know. Thought you were sleeping in. Good morning shower is always good. Good way of waking up. Yeah, 11 feet deep's a good depth of a pool. You can do some nice diving and stuff. Some good cannonballs. Well, you can do a cannonball in a 4-foot pool. Oh, our music has stopped. Oh boy, this is all going to be audio, isn't it? Let's go through this quickly. I have to be the messenger? No. If Jess isn't watching the chat, I'm not passing it on. Because I think all these Nefex songs are going to be vocal, even though this is instrumental on some of them. Okay. You know what? It says instrumental on a bunch of these, so okay. We'll let them play. I'm stopping the stream at 11. What? Huh? Jess is looking at me. Why can't I not be the Apparently Jess is on your side, Michael. Help if I line this up properly. Alright, so far. That means Juan hasn't screwed it up yet. Hey, I want that map. I was talking to them about it. Just has a better map. What's it called? Firesmoke.ca. Let's bookmark this. Done. Let's move it up with our fire. There we go. We live down in here. The reason why there's a bit of smoke down here, we had a small fire, but so we will be driving up this highway. Oh boy, we'll be sleeping right in here tonight. We'll be sleeping right in here tonight. No. Seriously. Yeah, right along this section of highways where we're going to be sleeping tonight. And there's bad fires going on right here. Oh, apparently there's a fire near Oliver. Yeah, there's a in the Cascade Mountains here, or Cathedral Mountains. There's a forest fire here in the Cathedral Mountains. So, the one by Naramata looks like it's not showing up on here anymore. Man, we're gonna drive in right in the worst of it. We're gonna be sleeping right in the very, very worst of it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have that map. And then tomorrow night we will be up in here somewhere, so we should be clear tomorrow night. But tonight is gonna be bad. Okay, so the other map you have is it this one? Because I have that one. So you have a different one. Here, hold up. We're getting vocals. What are we getting here? I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you I have no problem with the vocals. It's just for live streaming it's distracting. Okay. The other map you had, what's that one called? BC Wildlife. Okay. Get rid of that. So yeah, you see the red dots right around where we're living. Naramata here. Can you put on different layers? Where do you put on different layers? I don't have that. There we go. All layers. I think I'll leave it as is. But as we go up north here, oh boy, Because we'll be sleeping right in here, and that's right in the fire evacuation areas. We're gonna have to be careful tonight. We're gonna have to be careful tonight. We'll be like driving right through this one. Literally drive right through that forest fire. This one's a little bit further off, but this one will be right next to the fire. I think that's the big one right there. And it gets better as we get further north. Yeah. So we'll be sleeping right in this zone. Right where the evacuations are. Yep, that'll be a little tricky. Let's bookmark this one too. Okay. Next one's going to be vocals again, isn't it? Clean. They put one clean. They had to say.
Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy.
Because they have so much swearing.
Anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything. So I'ma just keep up.
Is it still going to be vocals, all right? Oh yeah, I've heard this song. Okay, a lot of people use this song because it's clean. I hear this on a lot of shorts and stuff.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working.
And here's Bite Me with just the instruments. Okay, back to work. It's a little bit tight. Let's make an end row here. Honest, I'm not really a fan. Not for a live stream anyway. It could be a good song for shorts and stuff like that, but not for a live stream. I want a Reese cup too. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to tonight already. We should try to shoot a video driving through it, just to show you guys. So, in 2 weeks from now, on the trucking channel, I'll try to get some smoke videos in there. At least one. At least Juan, right, right. I forgot the pun queen is here. The queen. The queen of the Juan-liners. Yep, which means we're 15 minutes from the end of the stream. But you got 15 minutes. And no stream from me tomorrow. Whatever other streams you guys get the rest of the week will be from James. Because we are headed out into this. Did I close the window? No. Okay. We're headed into this tonight. This is where we're going to sleep tonight. You know, in the middle of the thickest forest fire smoke in the province. We're going to be sleeping right up in there. Yay! I think what we'll do is just keep driving until we're out of hours today. The further we can get through there, the better. Well, Lac Lejeune has a huge new fire, yep. Just everything in the media is fire, 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 more fire. We are on fire. Luckily, all the fires near us, there were 3 of them across the valley on the other side, and there is one on this side of the valley. It looks like all of those are under control. So, the nearest one to us right now is about an hour away. So no immediate danger for us right now, but we'll be sleeping in immediate danger tonight. One smoke particle, because I'm so tiny, one smoke particle could kill me though. I might choke on that particle. Just stole my water. Unbelievable. Thief. I guess you can have some of my water. One-liners. I mean, Juan-liners. I was very surprised when the stationery store moved. I didn't even get a groan from that or a ha-ha, nothing. Once in a lifetime event. Wait a minute, what's the O for? Did you just barely get the joke? I was very surprised when the stationery store moved. It is a slow burn of a dry one-liner. Yeah, Milo Girl, you've missed a lot of music. A lot of... Get rid of that music! Get rid of that music now! It wasn't bad music, it's just not live stream music. Okay, Michael's getting a countdown going. 10. What'd you do now, Michael? Why are you going to the mini corner? Once again. Oh, 9. You missed it, Michael. You missed the 9. What? Yes, we'll probably take the Coca-Cola. Yes. Oh no, Highway 1, the canyon. Yes. We'll take the canyon down to Tacoma. Yep. So our trips right now are 40 hours long. That's by car. It's going to be longer than that. Yeah. Yeah. 8. Start it! Start it! Start it! Start the car! Start the car! Start the car! I like this song. This is very circusy, upbeat, cheerful. 7. You got 7 minutes. Less than. In fact, that song would be good for shorts. A short that I'm thinking of anyway. We need to make a new folder. That was Bob Walker. Freedom Trail Studio. Copy. Paste. I know I forgot how to use Control C and Control V. 6. Ah, Michael, you're permanently in trouble. We know that. Just like myself, I'm permanently in trouble too. Whenever there's women around, you know you're in trouble. 5. Proof how mini I am. I can't believe a link actually worked. Got some more vocals. Born a rock star. Okay, what the hell? Born a rock star, instrumental, and they've got vocals. It's not instrumental then, is it? We'll get back to that shortly. I saw the video. I watched it when you first posted it, my little girl. It was a little funny. It's like, yep, just highlight me completely getting owned by Jess. Me being a whiny little bitch and Jess owning me. Where are we at? 4? 4. Countdown's there. We're down to 4. Well, my little girl, you want me to go there now and watch it and count it against your 4 minutes? Or do you want me to go watch it after the countdown has ended? And then you get an extra 32 seconds out of me. So Mac, how was supper? It was probably too spicy for me. It's probably too spicy for all of our North American bland food taste buds. Where are we at? 3 now? Looks like my chat is frozen. There we go. Yeah, my chat was frozen. Weird. Getting mini annoying. 100%. So you had chickpeas with rice. That actually does sound appetizing. Oh boy. So now we're counting down the seconds. Told you, Michael, you're always in trouble. But Michael is right. It is time to bail out. Alright. Well. Oh, is that you? I was wondering who was hitting a little mini heart on mobile. Or that's not even mobile anymore now, right? Even... Because on mobile it was forever. You could hit that little emoji heart thing. But now it's on everywhere. In the chat. I find it actually kind of... I find the placement of that emoji heart annoying because it blocks the last comment.
You can turn that I turned it on.
Well, I don't mind people hitting it.
No, but I'm saying then it doesn't show up and you can make comments without that little heart.
How do I get rid of it? Here, let's hit save. Okay. So save game. Quit game. Yes. Yeah, it's cool, especially when mobile first had it. Every now and then you'd see one go by, but now that it's on desktop, it's people can just hit a laugh if you heard something funny, or yeah, a heart. I wish there was a couple more emojis in there than just the 5, but quit game. All right. Give me the tractor. There's no sound? That's because I'm probably not capturing it. I hear it, but yeah. I'll give that a thumbs up. Let's shut that down before Linus starts talking. Okay, let's end this music here. So we are at built to last. Copy that in there. All right. Well, we can continue playing on that, but I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys absolutely rock. I will not be on again this week. I should be back next weekend. Maybe there's a chance of a live stream on a Friday morning, because I might be back home early because we're leaving so early. We'll have to wait and see. So you guys, yes, what Max said there. Lots of love and hugs and the pink of health to you guys. So I'll be sleeping in forest fire smoke. Hopefully you guys don't have to do any of that. It'll be a fun week. So I'm looking forward to shooting all these videos. but it'll be different. So look for some cool videos in 2 weeks from now. Although this week's videos are kind of cool too. Monday's video on the Trucker channel, I took a seasonal highway over the mountains. That one's beautiful, beautiful scenery. So make sure you go to the Trucking channel and check out Monday's video, especially that video. There's some gorgeous, gorgeous scenery there. Alright, I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for enduring with Milo Girl's spam. You guys absolutely rock. Oh, we need the outro. Here we go.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.